Hey, hey, what's going on, y'all? Lincoln Infield here, Carolina's Full Throttle Magazine, and it is Thursday, February 12th. This is your weekend events updates. It's been a long time. I've been missing, it's been on hiatus. But let's face it, guys, we got to do this quick because we're at the second intermission on the USA Olympic hockey team game right now. So I got to get through with this so we can watch the third period. Which, by the way, if you're not keeping up, man, USA, man, over Latvia right now. I think 3-1, 4-1, perhaps. But so check this out. Sorry, trying to get in the middle of this screen over here. All right, all right. Got two different views nowadays. All this high tech stuff. So I was just telling my buddy Jerry. I was on the phone with Jerry Law Tigers, one of my good friends, and I was going, man, I got to do this video. I haven't done a video since before the great ice storm of 2026 mid-January for a couple reasons, man. We were just getting really bogged down with work, and there was really no reason to talk about upcoming events when we had the mega ice storm on its way. And we came through that all right. We didn't exactly get what we thought we were going to get, and I'll tell you, that Sunday night that was supposed to be all day freezing rain and we only got sleet, I was ecstatic. We were dancing out in the sleet because we weren't getting freezing rain. We weren't going to lose power. I think Nashville, Tennessee got all of it, and we got away okay. And then I was really excited because we were coming up on our fourth annual custom bike show. That was going to be then January 31st. And I was super excited, man. If we beat that ice, we were going to be okay. And I swear, man, 2 days later, the reoccurring snowstorm popped back up on the old weather app. And here's the deal, guys. We haven't done a video, we haven't talked about it, we've dealt with everything, but never really got on there and talked about it. So anybody who lives here in North Carolina knows that, man, they call for snow all the time, and big snow coming, and you get like the dusting at like 2 a.m. and you wake up in the morning, all the school kids are upset because they're not gonna miss school over anything, and it just wasn't anything. Well, we were betting heavily. We were betting heavily on that. That whole week I was the post that did not age well was me saying 100% we're doing this event because I truly, truly, truly believe that. And in 27 years, we've never canceled. Well, okay, we've canceled one other event, but that was an oyster roast, our Fear of February parties, and the ALE had busted the bar that we were going to use, and so there was no real reason to have the party there. But that's years and years of it. So I've never had to cancel an event. So this was out of left field. I never imagined in my wildest dreams we're gonna have to cancel this thing. We had 280 custom motorcycles registered. We had over 30 other show quality bikes that were coming with our vendors. We had race displays, we had bikini contests, we had bands, we had 150 vendor booths sold. We were ready to roll. This was going to be it, man. This was going to be the biggest one ever. 2 rooms, biggest thing you ever seen, man. We were super stoked. And we use the Facebook page, North Carolina Weather Authority. He is not affiliated with anybody. He's been super accurate. We were waiting and waiting. Until that Thursday morning, there was still that one last chance, guys, that the low was going to stay out in the Atlantic, and maybe the Outer Banks was going to get something, but everybody else is going to be free. And I'm going, this is North Carolina. We're not getting snow 2 weekends in a row. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Well, I went into Thursday 100% we're having this event, man. Gearing up. I had to finish the magazine. We'd sent out the emails. We were defending ourselves, going like, no, we're having the event. And then at noon, we got the devastating news that no, in fact, we were going to get a punishing snowstorm, and there was just no getting out of it. And I think everybody else got that forecast the same time I did because the phones lit up, man. And we had, and rightfully so, we had vendors that were worried about turnout. We had bike builders and bike showers that were worried about either taking their bike in an open trailer on the already salty roads, and others that didn't want to put hundreds of thousands of dollars in long trailers and try to pull that through the snow. Uh, and I'm with you because anybody from North Carolina goes, we don't really handle the snow well. And driving in the snow is one thing. Driving in the snow, okay, we can handle that somewhat. Like, I don't mind it. But pulling a trailer with your life's treasure in it is a whole separate thing. And so it's funny, man. So we pulled the trigger, had to cancel. Painful. Never had to do it. Had to make 400 phone calls. Uh, Telling everybody not to show up, man. It was devastating, like stomach rot kind of stuff, man. It was terrible. And then guys, I stayed up all night Friday night looking out the window, going, it better, it better snow. All of a sudden I was done praying for no snow and was like praying for snow. There's no way I'm canceling this event and then it be the dusting that we really thought was going to happen. So the good Lord heard. The good Lord heard, and thanks, Steph. I appreciate you ruining my life and everything else. But we live about 10 minutes from the Coliseum, and we got like more than 10 inches at our house. The Coliseum itself got at least 10 inches in, and this is talking about, like, we're talking about by 10 a.m. show start time. There's already 5 inches on the ground, and I'm going like, guys, we wouldn't have had the show that people would have expected and paid money to come see. We wouldn't have had the turnout for the vendors that did show up and stuff like that. And the only respectable thing that we could do was that let's see, the only respectable thing that we could, oh, sorry, I'm reading comments, that we could do was to cancel so that we could refund everybody their money. Otherwise, I'm stuck taking it, man. And that wasn't going to be fun either. So we bit that bullet, man. And honestly, anybody who was a bike show guy or a vendor, those refunds should be in there. We'll take that one for the team, but happy to do it because this is more about the motorcycle community, the appreciation of the beautiful motorcycles that everybody builds and takes pride in, and celebrating that rather than really sticking it to everybody and keeping the money, because that wouldn't have been good. So there's no rescheduled date because the Greensboro Coliseum has no open dates. Good for them. They have packed their schedule. It's an amazing thing. They said they had Easter weekend with half the room, and now I'm not doing either one of those. So the show will go on, but it will go on January 2027, and so stick with me, man. We'll get there, and I appreciate all the comments on Instagram, man. White Line Creations. We were looking forward to. There was going to be bikes unveiled at this, man. My boy built a beautiful trike, native behind bars. Man, it was happy to have them on board. They always bring amazing motorcycles, so it was a big deal. It was a big deal. Yeah, absolutely, Chris, man. I hear you. Like my street was never a good street. Hell, I was thinking about not bringing my stuff in a trailer, so I can't really expect everybody else to. But the good news was that the Full Throttle Magazine Bike Show Tour is a living and breathing thing anyway. That we had already signed a contract prior to the Greensboro debacle to start the 2026 tour, and so at Independence Harley Davidson, March 14th, we'll be kicking off the 2026 season that will roll into the 2027 Greensboro show. So March 14th, we'll be at Independence Harley Davidson for the first show of the year, literally, because the last one got canned, right? So, but it's an indoor show. It's going to be a curated show. We've never curated a show before, so this is one of those things we're having fun doing it. But there's also a ride-in show for anybody to participate in. But we're taking some of those highly customized bikes that were going to be in Greensboro, some of which that were going to be unveiled there. And we were luckily able to. This is not a redo, but we were able to take some of those guys and go, hey man, come over here. We're going to do this. So we've got like 25 of the 30 indoor bikes ready to go. The ride-in bike show will be there. We're going to do People's Choice outside. We're going to be a couple awards on the inside for that. But man, how do you like, man, no classes on the inside show. Just beautiful, beautiful bikes. So we're gonna have a good hard time picking out some cool awards for those guys. But that's the deal, guys. And like I said, we haven't been able to talk about it, and then the day after the bike show, we get magazines for February. I spend a week on the road doing delivery, so get out there and pick up your Carolina's Full Throttle magazine. And we can go right into that this month's magazine, which I'm just super pleased about. By the way, is sponsored by our good friends at A1 Cycles in Maiden, North Carolina. Mike Beelan, like the name is a national. Good God Almighty, get with it. National name, man. He just does it. Look at these guys. Look at my friends over. Hey, man, I didn't get any. I'm sorry, Rob. I'll bring you some magazines, brother. I got you, man. I'll take care of you. I was in a hurry, man. It was a weird delivery. So A1 Cash Days is their fourth time. Like, Mike's a racer. He decides to start putting on races. He's putting on phenomenal races, right? $25,000 purses out the Shady Side Dragway for A1 Cash Days 4. And like I said, he's putting on phenomenal races. This is just a race to race, man. All these race buddies come out there and do it. Great drag racing event. And this year they're adding the folks at Old Town Revival, OTR, Foundation Moto, Murdo Made Distillery, to put on the sideshow, really, like the off-track event, man. And anybody that's been to an OTR event knows that they're absolutely off the chain. Those guys do a great job putting on events. So no doubt about it, April 24th and 25th, you're going to want to be at Shady Side Dragway, which is in Shelby, North Carolina, for this amazing event. Whether you're a drag racing fan or whether you're just a motorcycle event fan, you're going to have a fantastic time. Make sure you get out there and pick up your February issue. It is actually packed. Other than, don't go to Evil Twins motorcycle parts in what's the Mayhem Midway, North Carolina, because he doesn't have any yet. My bad, Rob. I'll take care of you. But make sure you check out this event, man. Read about it in the magazine, online. Sign up for while I'm here. You can go to our website and you can sign up for our events and news updates so you never miss out. Now, I want you to go pick up the magazine. The magazine is the real deal. Put it in your back pocket. That way you never lose it. The information's always there. But if you want some last minute updates, you come right here. You click on this. This is fullthrottlemagazine.com. It's going to take you to a little page that looks like this. You can click right in here and put your information in there. You can get text messages or emails or both, and we'll send you events to your email box, to your text message. We also post these things on Facebook, and hell, we're going to talk about them. Whenever you get that email, it's going to look a lot like this. All right. So we do have a couple of events coming up. Let's see, on Instagram. I can't highlight those comments, but the Wizard of AHHS Oz. I've been reading Full Throttle magazine for 20 years. I appreciate you, brother. That means a lot to us. We've been in publication since 1998, which is 27 years. This will be our 28th this year, all because of the hard work of my folks. I've just been able to work with them and been lucky enough to be part of this motorcycle community this long. So let's talk about some events coming up. This is going to be February 12th through 15th. So let's start on the 12th. Now, bike nights, man, popping back up. And I know what you're saying. Like, there's a lot of places that have bike nights all year long. But let's face it, man, in the middle of the winter time, there's some of them bike nights that are more car nights. And it's still cool to get together. But bike nights are coming back for the places that are, looking for the warmer weather ones, like the seasonal bike nights. And this one's Angier Bike Fest bike night. This is in Angier, North Carolina at Napa Tandy's. It's going to be at 7 p.m. and it's got a benefit to it. It's benefiting Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation. And it's going to be a good time. Now, Angier Bike Fest is coming up June 4th, 5th, and 6th in Angier, North Carolina. And it's going to be a big time. I think this is their 25th anniversary event, and they're looking to have a big time. I think we're even doing a bike show over there on June 6th. So Get them shined up, man. We got plenty of opportunities to do some cool bike shows here. And then skipping to Saturday, February 14th, which is the day of love. So it's the day of love. You might have a girl, you might not. You might just love your motorcycle. I love my wife and my motorcycle. If she's listening, I love her more than my motorcycle. But let's talk about it, man. Let's see. Love hurts, Harleys heal, and ain't that the truth? That's the event going on at Tobacco Road Harley Davidson. And look at this. They really know how to make love stick, man. They got Hooters girls, they got wings, happy hour, custom cocktails, playlists, prizes, specials. Tobacco Road Harley Davidson, Raleigh's the capital city Harley Davidson, man. Which, by the way, big article including them in the February issue that covers their King of the Baggers bike and Mad Monkey Motorsports that is the owner of that bike, man. Cool stuff coming up for them. Pick up the magazine and read about it. But you can go pick it up at Tobacco Road on February 14th when you go over there for Hooters Girls. So check that out. Cox's Double Eagles also getting in on it. Anti-Valentine's Day sip and shop. 20% off apparel, free whiskey, beer, and mac and cheese. That's what I'm talking about. Get you a bowl of mac and cheese and a couple shots of whiskey. Sounds like a good time there. One day only pre-owned motorcycle specials, all that good stuff that'll bring you out of your anti-Valentine's Day funk. So make sure you check that out. Double Eagle Harley Davidson, Cox's Double Eagle in West End, North Carolina. Independence Harley Davidson, Matthews, North Carolina is going love it full throttle. Not my full throttle, but their full throttle. Valentine's dating game. Now, if you're single, this is what they're looking for. They're looking for 3 to 6 male bikers to participate in our dating game. Come for the fun, leave with a lady passenger, and hopefully that's all you leave with, right? But no apps, just people 25s and over. It's going to be a good time over there. They're going to have a casual Valentine's dating show, a mixer afterwards, refreshments, biker games, and yeah. Look, that's what I'm saying right here. Chris Hammer's really Hammer. What's going on, my man? He's got whiskey, beer, mac and cheese is the move, right? I mean, look, you like tell me you're going wrong here, man. Other than like mine would have to be like a yoo-hoo and some mac and cheese because I don't care for the alcoholic beverages, but that's just my thing. Also going on at Independence Harley Davidson that day in Matthews, North Carolina, there's a blood drive. So possibly before wait, they don't have liquor in there, do they? No, they just have mixer afterwards. So I was gonna say, don't drink that whiskey and then try to give blood. But this is an Independence Harley Davidson, so they've got a blood drive as well. Make sure you check that out. That's 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. for that blood drive. Fort Bragg Harley Davidson's getting in on the Mardi Gras weekend celebration, the MVP, starting at 11 a.m. They're having a Mardi Gras party. They're having President's Day sweet treats. They're on having an online photo contest and all kinds of random winning drawers and all that stuff like that. Man, get out there and have some. There's plenty of cool stuff to do. Doghouse Harley Davidson leather and lace events going on at Rock Hill, South Carolina. Free Valentine's professional photos with your partner or the Doghouse Divas. You know, you better take your partner with them. Don't go over there on Valentine's Day and get a picture made with the Doghouse Divas if you've got to go home to somebody. It's just not the smart thing to do. But if you're a single man, or single woman, whatever you want to do, hey man, go over there, have some fun, get your picture with the Doghouse Divas. Free beer and champagne with that one. What do you think about that one, Chris? Free beer and champagne, food truck, vow renewal ceremony. See, look, have they thought of everything? I think they've thought of everything. Cutest couple award, all going on at Doghouse Harley Davidson, which, by the way, Doghouse Harley Davidson putting their stake in the game. They've got the Carolina Takeover coming up. I want to say April 11th. It's later on in here, I'm pretty sure. April 11th, they're having their big bash down there at Rock Hill. And they'll have Saving Abel play. They're going to have the Wall of Death over there. It's going to be a big time. So you can start your year off here February 14th, but don't sleep on them. They've got some big events coming up for sure. February 15th, let's move on into Sunday. And Down Home Harley Davidson, which is Burlington, North Carolina, is doing their Sweetheart Ride. That's what I'm talking about right there. day after Valentine's Day, you might just need to go for a ride. Kickstands are up at 12 p.m. Romantic ride for sweet treats with your sweetheart. Get on it, man. Go ride your motorcycle. That's what it's all about, anyway. That's gonna be kickstands up at 12 noon. Romantic ride around the Haw River, ending at the Graham Soda Shop for sweet treats with your sweetheart. And then, but take into consideration, guys, it's Daytona 500 Day. Now, I did hear, and this is unfortunate that there's weather, man. I'm against weather now, but the race is threatened by a rainstorm down there in Florida, which is never good, man. We want the Daytona 500. It's one of them big races. I love the Daytona 500, man, big time. So hopefully they get to have the race if they're having the race, or maybe even if not. You need to be at Pine Tree Tavern on Saturday. They got ribs going on the food. If you've ever been to the Pine Tree, you know they've got a top-notch grill with their bar, man. They got all the drinks you ever want, but they've got a hell of a kitchen over there too. So make sure you check them out. They just did 60-cent specials for the Super Bowl. Now they're moving on to their Daytona 500 party, which will be Sunday, February 15th. And that's what we've got going on. But of course, look, man, there's things that are coming up that we need to talk about, man. Daytona Beach Bike Week is right around the corner. Always the last weekend of February, first weekend in March, and this time it's February 27th through March 8th. Now, all kinds of stuff going on. Now, this is the East Coast mecca for early year rallies. Man, so many things going on in Daytona. Such a great place to be. I'm working on my trip right now too, because Sons of Speed is back. Sons of Speed vintage racing with Billy Lane and all these guys, man. Some cool vintage racing is going to be back at the New Smyrna Raceway down there, and that's going to be the first Saturday of the rally. So that'll be February 28th. But man, cool bike shows and everything like that going all the way through Bike Week. When you get back from that, is going to be our bike show, Full Throttle Magazine's first one of the year, March 14th. This is the one I was talking about earlier in the program, Indoor Custom Motorcycle Showcase. Like I said, I've got 20 plus of those guys. If you want your motorcycle in this indoor show, in the showcase, you need to email me right away. Hey, there's my boy, Poo Putt. What's going on? Java Sky Motorcycles, my friend. How are you doing, sir? Hope you're doing well over there. Man, but check this out. This bike show is gonna be a lot of fun. If you want your bike on the indoor thing, email me, man, editor@fullthrottlemagazine.com with your motorcycle, year, make, model, name, all that stuff like that. If your bike is chosen, we'll have you on that showcase. If not, man, please feel free to come back for the People's Choice Ride-In Bike Show. We love them all, but we can only have 30 of them. So that's just the bricks on this one. But 2 bike shows. There's going to be a swap meet. There's going to be food trucks. We're going to have music out there. Bikes and Coffee will be doing their ride in that day from Cramerton, I believe. Was it Floyd? I can't remember the name of the coffee shop they ride out of. It should be on this, but I didn't add the graphic. I'll add it next week, bar none. Good folks there. Max Speed Shop food truck will be there. It's going to be a good time. If you want to be part of the swap meet, you need to email Christina at ih-d.com, and that information's on there. They are taking swap meet vendors and other vendors, so make sure you check that out right there. March 21st, the weekend after that, Concrete Carnage. There it is, Floyd and Blackie. See, this is what my real friends do. Not Rob that gets on. I didn't get my magazines, man. I didn't get my magazines. No, my real friends get on there and help me out because I stumble a little bit. But that's what friends are for, right? Thanks, Steph. I appreciate you. So the weekend after that, Thunder Road Harley Davidson in Danville, Virginia, man. Concrete Carnage, the first stunt show of the year. It's going to be a great time. We'll be up there having a good time. So wait. Back to Floyd and Blackie. So your neck of the woods. So you're riding in with them and coming to the bike show and saying hi, you and Pops. You better. Yeah. Hey, Poop Up, man. I get you, brother. Can't make it to the bike show. I invited Poop Up to bring a bike. He's always got top notch stuff, man. So I hate it when he can't make it, but I totally get it. See, his kid does competition dance, or is it cheerleading, or is it, gymnastics? It's a competition team. My daughter does competition dance too. So like every time something happens, man, we've got like I got to reference like 6 different calendars. You got to make sure you're a good dad. You got to make sure you're a good business person. You got to make sure that you ride your motorcycle more than you should. So it's tough, man. But I look, hey, always appreciate you, my friend. Don't you worry about it, man. Go up there, be a good dad, take care of all that stuff. And hey, look here, uh, blockhead. What do dipshit number two. I can't remember what your nickname was, man. But about damn time. Look, whatever. I don't see you making any live videos. We shall see. I take it back what I said about you. I don't know what you mean. We shall see. I don't know. All right, so Car Creek Carnage at the Thunder Road Harley Davidson, Danville, Virginia. Man, this is going to be the first stunt show of the year put on by the Stunt Army. It's going to be a big time. If you see the logos on this thing, you know it's going to be a good time. Left Lane Syndicate's going to be there. Dirty Threads Clothing. Can't read that one. Law Tigers, Scent Moto, Wretched Motor Clothing, Rippin' Ain't Easy, Universal Custom Pinstriping, the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine. I'll tell you what, that is a pretty hardy bunch right there. It's going to be a good time. Plus, Thunder Roads is one of them performance dealerships, man. This is what they love. This is what they care about, and this is what they support. So this is a really cool event. Can't wait to be there. He is, asshole number 2. You know, you might have been asshole number 2 over there, but you're asshole number 1 to me, man. So love you anyway. I hope you come out to the show and have a good time. Then the weekend after that, see what I'm saying, man? It's all starting up. Weekend after that is the CBA swap meet and bike show in Salisbury, North Carolina, the Rowan County Fairgrounds. They've got a bike show, they've got a swap meet, they've got all kinds of good stuff going on. Vendors out the wazoo, 2 bike shows, thousands of dollars in cash prizes and good times. So make sure you come check that one out too, Rowan County. And then guess what? Even though, let me scroll back up to this one so everybody can see. Here's Rob. Hey man, I didn't get any magazine, man. I'll get you. But anyway, Evil Twins Motorcycle Parts is having their 3rd annual Chop and Swap on April 19th at the Evil Twins Motorcycle Parts place in he says Winston-Salem. It's Midway, baby, but let's call it Winston-Salem. Man, this is a good time, man. I've been to both the ones he's had. He's got a good group of vendors. He always puts on a cool bike show. $25 per spot on this one. Reserve your spots with Cash App Evil Twins. Hot dogs on site. And he's right beside an ice cream place. So Hammer, back to you, brother. I'm telling you what, this is what I'm all about. Let's get some motorcycles together. Let's look at some cool little parts. And there's an ice cream place like right here, man. I'm gonna have a cone. So how do I get rid of his comment? There you go. Get out of here. All right, so there you go. Evil Twins 3rd annual Chop and Swap. That's April 19th, 10 a.m. till whatever, free ride-in bike show. Gonna be a good time. And like I said earlier, the Doghouse Harley Davidson Carolina Takeover, April 10th, 11th, and 12th. It's gonna be a heck of a time, man. Down in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Law Tigers, sponsor of that one right there. Saving Abel Live. Over there, daily shows from the American Motor Drone Wall of Death. Gonna be a good time. Plus, I mean, go over there and buy a motorcycle. That's the real deal. Anyway, I'm also gonna have my good buddy Ray Spencer of Universal Pinstriping gonna be there. Reinhardt pipes and all that. Oh man, great times. So and then look. We like to make sure everybody knows about everything. The Smokeout Rally is 26. Now, this is September 10th through 12th. Is that right? They didn't put it on this one because it's so far out, but let me open this up here real quick. I'll make sure I get my date right. September, because it's the 2nd weekend. Yeah. So September 10th through 13th then for the Smokeout there. The original Chopper Party, you better believe the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine will be there because this is the biggest, the baddest chopper show in North Carolina, and that says a lot because I put on 2 chopper shows during the year. So, but they definitely, man, I'll tell you what, this is a great event. Early bird tickets are on sale. If you're looking to save some money, you should go get some tickets and get them now. Buy them while you can get them, and go have a great time. We've never not had a fantastic time at the Smokeout. So get out there and have yourself a ball. Now you got stuff to talk about all the way through September. And that's just the deal. But before then, April 24th, 25th, like I said earlier in the program, A1 Cycles Cash Days 4 with the OTR Spring Fling is going to be April 24th to 25th at Shadyside Dragway, with a $25,000 Harley drag race purse and plenty of stuff going on in the in the field beside the drag strip. So whether you like drag racing, whether you like partying, that's going to be the place for you on April 24th, 25th. Yes, Notorious 845, definitely Smokeout rules, man. I'm telling you, it's always been one of those things that between the Smokeout and the AMCA, Antique Motorcycle Club of America swap meet in Denton, those have always been like two events that the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine sponsors and is the best events out there. I mean, other than the ones that we put on, but that's a granted. That's a granted. Otherwise, man, we love these events. Those are the biggest, the baddest ones, and we will be there. Bikes, food, friends. Let's get the year started right. See, my man knows what he's talking about right there. That's my man right there. One other thing that I didn't have on here because it just came through the other day. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up on the Facey space. Is my boy, man, Bird Dog. I don't know if anybody around here is from the Piedmont of North Carolina. They know Bird Dog. Bird Dog's the man. I'm telling you what, he works on a few of his own charities and things like that, and he's one hell of a guy. And he recently is in the hospital. He's down and out. I'm gonna put this on the screen real quick. Bird Dog event. Saturday, March 21st. Now, to see, of course, this wouldn't be in like till a later date, and I just got a hold of this man. But Bird Dog is a man. He's one of them old school bikers, man. Love him to death, man. He knows what he's talking about, and Bird Dog needs our help. Most of the time, he's putting on events for Kids Path and other charity events that deal with children and veterans and homeless and stuff like that. My dude's all over it, right? Now he needs us. This is going to be at Lucky's Saloon in Burlington, March 21st. This is a big deal. You should be there. And like I said, there's other great events. I'm going to be in Danville. I've got to send my people to it. I talked to Bird Dog today. Great dude. Just needs some help. But this is what this is all about, guys. This is what it's all about. So get out there, find yourself an event, man. Go and enjoy yourself. Otherwise, look. The other thing about it is, man, them roads cost nothing. Get out there and ride your motorcycle, enjoy yourself. Find your way to one of these events if you want to. Otherwise, just make them wheels roll, man. That's what it's about. So that's the deal. I'm gonna get out of here because I'm sure I'm cutting into the USA hockey game right now on Peacock. Shameless promotion, but we're gonna go back to watching the hockey game. Appreciate all you guys chiming in, getting on here. And look, man, pick up your Carolinas Full Throttle magazine. Keep in touch with everything. If you need anything, you know where to find us. We'll be right here in this office working on the best motorcycle magazine in the Carolinas for the 28th year running. All right, that's 31 minutes of your life that you've completely wasted. You'll never get that time back, but I appreciate you spending it with me. Get out there, ride your motorcycles, have a great time. We'll catch you later.